Have you ever paused to wonder, what exactly are you breathing right now? It's invisible, odorless, and silent, but the air around you may be slowly damaging your health without you even realizing it. We often think of air pollution as something out there, something affecting factory workers or people living in crowded megacities. But the truth is more disturbing. You're probably breathing toxins every single day. And not just outdoors, but inside your own home, your car, and even your office. In this video, we're diving deep into what's really in the air you breathe, how it silently impacts your health, and, most importantly, what you can do to protect yourself and your loved ones starting today. The invisible threat. What's actually in the air? Let's break a common myth. Clean-looking air doesn't mean safe air. The air around us is filled with microscopic particles known as PM 2.5, tiny fragments from car exhaust, construction dust, industrial chemicals, and even burning candles or frying food. These particles are small enough to penetrate deep into your lungs. Some even enter your bloodstream. And then there's volatile organic compounds, VOCs, released by everyday items like cleaning sprays, new furniture, or plastic packaging. If you've ever unboxed a new product and noticed a chemical smell, that's VOCs. And they're linked to headaches, fatigue, allergies, and even hormone disruption. Oh, and don't forget about formaldehyde, nitrogen dioxide, ozone, and carbon monoxide. Even trace amounts of these can impact your respiratory and neurological health. Now here's where it gets scarier. Indoor air can be up to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air. The silent symptoms. How toxins affect your health. You don't need to collapse in the street to be affected by air pollution. The damage is subtle, slow, and deadly. Here are some warning signs that you may be breathing toxic air without knowing it. You often feel fatigued, even after a full night's sleep. You suffer from headaches or trouble concentrating. Your allergies or asthma have been flaring up more often. You've noticed skin irritation or unusual dryness. Your kids or pets seem to get sick more frequently. These are your body's early alarm bells. But long-term exposure leads to far more serious issues, like heart disease, stroke, reduced lung function, and even early death. A 2022 study by Harvard researchers linked air pollution exposure to increased risk of dementia. Another found that air pollution can increase insulin resistance, raising the risk of type 2 diabetes. It's not just about lungs anymore. It's your brain, your heart, your whole body. The shocking sources. Where toxins hide in everyday life. You may think air pollution is mostly about traffic and smog. But let's talk about the real sources, the ones right under your nose. 1. Scented candles and air fresheners. They smell pleasant, but they release VOCs and formaldehyde into the air. 2. Cleaning products. That lemon fresh spray? It's a chemical cocktail. Most common cleaners release toxic fumes, especially when mixed with bleach or ammonia. 3. Furniture and carpets. New furniture and synthetic carpets can off-gas for months, releasing formaldehyde and flame retardants. 4. Gas stoves and heaters. These are notorious for emitting nitrogen dioxide, which can irritate lungs and reduce immune defense. 5. Printers and office machines. Yup. Even your printer at home or at work releases ozone and ultrafine particles. 6. Mold and dust mites. Not technically toxins, but they pollute indoor air and can trigger allergic and respiratory reactions. The fix. 7 proven ways to purify the air you breathe. Now for the good news. You have more control than you think. Here's how to fix your air, starting right now. 1. Ventilate smartly. Open your windows for at least 15 to 30 minutes every day, especially after cooking or cleaning. Use exhaust fans in kitchens and bathrooms. Let fresh air cycle through your space. 2. Use an air purifier. Choose one with a HEPA filter and activated carbon. HEPA removes particles like pollen, dust, and smoke. Carbon traps gases and odors. Don't go for gimmicky purifiers, make sure it's certified. 3. Go green with houseplant. Plants like peace lily, snake plant, and spider plant can help absorb VOCs and produce oxygen. They don't replace air purifiers, but they add a natural defense layer. 4. Switch to non-toxic cleaners. Choose natural options like baking soda, vinegar, or certified non-toxic brands. Avoid aerosol sprays and never mix ammonia with bleach. 5. Control humidity. Keep your indoor humidity around 40 to 50%. Use a dehumidifier if needed. Too much moisture breeds mold and bacteria. 6. Ditch the fragrance. Remove candles, plug-ins, and aerosol sprays. If you want a nice scent, use essential oil diffusers in moderation. 7. Check your filters. Replace HVAC and vacuum filters regularly. If you have a central air system, use MERV 13 filters or higher for better particle capture. These simple steps can significantly reduce your exposure to indoor pollutants, often within just days. The long-term benefits. Why clean air is the new medicine? You might be wondering, how much difference does this all make? Let's look at the data. Studies show that people who live in areas with cleaner air have lower rates of heart attacks, strokes, and depression. One research group found that improved air quality added up to 15 months to average life expectancy in the US over a 20-year span. Children growing up in areas with less pollution develop larger lung volume and have better academic performance. Clean air means deeper sleep, better focus, stronger immunity, healthier skin, and even slower aging. It's not a luxury, it's a human right. And here's the best part. Once you make these changes, you'll feel the difference. Lighter, clearer, sharper. That's what breathing clean air does. Global reality check. What you can't control. Yet now, let's be real. Not all air pollution is avoidable. If you live near a highway, in a crowded city, or in a region with frequent wildfires, there's only so much you can do. But knowledge is power. Use air quality apps like IQ Air or AirVisual. Track pollution levels and avoid outdoor activity on high-index days. Wear N95 masks when pollution spikes. Exercise indoors during alerts. If possible, invest in an air-sealed indoor space or clean air rooms. Also, support policies and city planning that prioritize green space, reduced emissions, and clean energy. Change begins with awareness and leads to action. Final thoughts. Your next breath could be the healthiest one yet. The air you breathe may be invisible, but it shapes every cell in your body. You deserve to breathe deeply, confidently, and cleanly. You don't need to move to the mountains or live in a bubble. You just need to become aware and make a few smart changes. So the next time you walk into your home, take a deep breath. Does it smell clean or chemical? Is your air helping your body or silently harming it? Today is the day to reclaim your health from the inside out. One breath at a time. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it and subscribe to Human Health Hub for more science-based health insights delivered clearly and powerfully. Your next video might just change the way you live. See you in the next one. Stay healthy and breathe well. Herb.